water fountains these days, all around us. Some even closer than you may think. Water fountains are in almost every building on almost every floor, sometimes even multiple times. At the time it took me to say that, I've already gone to the nearest water fountain, even from one of the classrooms. Water fountains serve many purposes, some of which is that they're everywhere, like I said before. But another thing about them is, sometimes if you forget your water bottle, thankfully, with water fountains, there's no need for one. At the University of Maryland, 103 water fountains were installed. Since their installment, the Office of Sustainability has estimated that they have saved 3 million bottles of water from being put into landfills and even into our oceans. While this may be a great thing and a great step forward, I must inform you of the grave truth behind these beloved water fountains. A study conducted by one PSU student shows that nearly every single person that has ever drank from a water fountain has actually had a choking accident. We can't have this be around our kids. This is an issue that we need to have stopped, even if it's not just the kids, even if it's the students, the teachers, the faculty. These are the people that are running our world, and we need to make sure that they're as safe as possible. And are the water fountains in their current state the best way to do that? You tell me. When looking at this issue from a very scientific standpoint, we tend to look at the studies involved with this. Multiple studies suggest that only 50% of the water that actually comes out of a water fountain is actually ingested by the person. This, being your average, very normal looking person, makes it no different than you or I. Only 50% of that water that is actually coming out of the fountain is being ingested by the person. The rest of that goes back into the system, and wherever it goes, who knows? Now, of course, many questions may be arising with you right now, such as, Dylan, what the heck are you thinking? What about water bottle filling stations? Yes, of course, this is a different statement entirely. While it may not seem like it, the actual idea of carrying a reusable water bottle seems quite simple, but in the actuality of it, not a lot of people do. And for this, we need water fountains, because those people that don't bring water bottles, they need to have a way to hydrate. And while maybe taking them away would cause people to get reusable water bottles, it just doesn't seem to work out in actuality. And with that, we must learn how to go around it. And there's so many dangers and so many issues with water fountains that we need to figure out how to change this. And I'll tell you something. I may have just cracked the code. As stated by one teacher in the sustainability field here on the PSU campus, only 1/3 of materials that are actually put into recycle bins are actually brought to recycling plants. The rest of the 2/3 are actually brought to landfills. And that is where I come in. I have made an idea that is the best of both worlds, while working with the lack of recycled materials here at PSU and the water fountain crisis. I have made a system that can actually help both of these for the best. And that way is using recycled materials as reusable water bottles. So let's say we have a material like this. I need this card used for class that will never see the light of day again. What if we did more with this? Simple thing to do, we take this card, what we do is we make a cone out of it. As such, we bend the tip of it at the bottom, and voila, your very own drinking cup. Let's go see how it works. Now, using our newly found drinking apparatus, let's see how well it works. Look at that, not even spilling a drop. And it works. Like a charm. So, what are we going to do about this? Sometimes solutions may be a little bit weird, a little bit quirky, a little bit seemingly just a joke. But sometimes when you look at a solution that's weird and goofy, sometimes it makes you look deeper into the issues that are actually arising. Look at these water fountains. Maybe the waste of water and the amount of materials that we actually recycle is something that we actually need to look into more, and it's something that people overlook on the day-to-day basis. Bringing up something like this, something that is fun, creative, exciting, taking old homework and making it into a recyclable water bottle, who would know? Anything in this world that can help us do these little things, even if it's just a couple people, even if it's just a little fun thing once in a while that helps you minimize your impact that much more, why not do it?